Welcome back to another video. Now Tottenham take on RB Leipzig in the Champions League tonight in the last 16 tie, first leg. My score prediction tonight, I'm going to go for 1-0. It is the first ever competitive game between Tottenham and Leipzig, and indeed it is the first time that Leipzig have faced English opposition in competitive competition. I'm now in the pub with Spurs fan Adrian. Adrian, Champions League night, no Harry Kane, no Heung-min Son. Lots of negativity, lots of sadness in the last 24 hours. What is going to happen tonight?
We're going to win. And the reason we're going to win is because Leipzig have got their own problems at the back. They're playing apparently two full-backs because their centre-halves are out injured. Right? And Spurs fans should be a bit more positive under the lights in a midweek game at Wild Lane. Our famous nights we've had there, we've got some really good, glorious victories there. I mean, although Son and Kane will be missed for their individual brilliance, I mean, they can do great runs from outside the box and score wonderful goals. I mean, statistically, most goals are scored inside the box, and we'll create the chances. It just needs Ali, if it's Lo Celso on the right playing, you know, instead, and Lucas and Bergwijn to get on the end of one, whoever creates the chances. No, I'm confident about tonight. I think we'll win quite comfortably. I had a bet 3-0, you know, so like, people can think I'm mad or I need to be on the tablets or what, but that's down to them. That's my opinion. I think we're going to win.
RB Leipzig are second in the Bundesliga, only 1 point away from Bayern Munich, who of course battered us at home earlier on in the season, Bayern Munich.
Yeah, the Bayern.
What sort of game do you think it will be tonight?
I think we'll be at them from the start. They'll try and hit us on the break, and like most teams, like against Villa, when you was there obviously the weekend, we'll see them probably try and come down our right-hand side because that's where we're weakest, because you either got Lucas there or Aurier there, who I don't think should wear a Spurs shirt. I mean, I'm never going to be convinced by him at all. You know, I'd rather Tanganga play and we let the rest let the front four do the attacking personally, and play Davies, who I thought had a good game at Villa, and then Toby and Sanchez, because we'll need the pace. They are good up front. So. But apart from that, if we can keep it tight at the back, I don't see why with the crowd behind us we don't go on and win this game.
Well, both of us think that we'll keep it tight at the back, because you're going for 3-0 and I'm going for 1-0, so we're both going for a clean sheet.
Well, clean sheet is the key in these games at home, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, because you don't want to concede an away goal.
Yeah.
I mean, not that. Look, teams in the Champions League, they're not there because they're rubbish. I mean, like, they are capable of scoring away from goal. And the thing is, like I said with our right side, my concern and the weakness is, if you've got a weakness in the Champions League, you get exposed. You do get exposed. I mean, these coaches of these other teams, they're no mugs, you know. So, I don't know how he's going to go. I see your team on your video, your excellent video, but I mean, like, I agreed with it. And the only position I changed with you at the end was like Tanganga for Aurier, because I'd rather be a bit more solid at the back.
But that wasn't what I wanted. It's what I think will happen.
I think in future I'll be doing the same thing and just saying, look, this is a team I would pick, and I think like this is what I should be doing in the future, because like I'm second guessing Marino, which I'm getting closer to than I ever did with Poch. Anyway, I must admit, you know. So I'm comfortable. The crowd would get behind us, and I just think we've got this tonight. You know, we'll get the win.
Adrian, love the confidence. Come on, you Spurs. So I'm now with Spurs fan Austin. Austin, we're without Heung-min Son tonight. We're playing RB Leipzig. Are you confident?
It's very disappointing that we're not with Son, obviously, but I feel like we will give it a good shot, you know. And I hope we come away with the win. Yeah.
Who's going to step up to the mark and get our goals tonight, do you think?
Lucas Moura for 2, and Bergwijn for 1.
So, you're very confident.
I am.
How far do you think Tottenham can go in the Champions League this season?
I don't really know, to be honest, because last season obviously we went finals, but a bit of new different players now. We've lost Eriksen as well, so that can change everything really, but we'll just see what happens, you know.
What about that top 4 push for the Premier League?
I think it'll be difficult, but you know, football, anything can happen, so yeah.
But you're confident tonight you're going to go 3-1?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Come on, you Spurs. I'm now with Spurs fan Charlie. Charlie, RB Leipzig tonight. How are you feeling about it?
I think we're going to win that 2-1.
You confident?
Yeah.
Who's going to get our goals?
Ali and Luca tomorrow.
Can Tottenham win the Champions League this season?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Top 4 for the Premier League?
Yeah.
What do you think of Jose Mourinho coming in?
I don't know. I think it's an okay decision. Not decent, but not bad.
You're not that overall confident in him?
No.
But he's a born winner.
Yeah, but in an interview, that's where he said, I'm never going to manage Tottenham. That's where he said that in an interview.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he can guide us to a trophy very, very soon. What's your score prediction tonight?
2-1.
2-1. Come on, you Spurs. So I'm now with the legend Mickey Hazard. Mickey, RB Leipzig tonight. How are you feeling about it?
Tough game, very, very good side. When the draw was made, I was feeling very confident, I must be honest. But obviously you lose your 2 top goal scorers, your two of your very, very best players. If you're not apprehensive a little, then you maybe don't follow football, because this is one tough game, a lot tougher than it would have been if we'd had Harry and Son fit. So a little bit disappointed and gutted that the 2 of them are out. But you know, it's football, and the one thing that you learn as a player in football is as you go along, no matter how far you go in a competition, you're going to lose players. You know, I look back to the '84 Cup final. We had no Huddle, no Ardeles, who was injured, no Perryman suspended, no Clements, no Crooks. You know, we had 5 or 6 regulars out injured, and we won it. So you have to learn to deal with it mentally first. And once you come to terms with it mentally and accept that they're not there, then you have to find your own way of progressing, and that's what we'll do.
Mickey, how do you think that Tottenham will cope though without Son and Kane if they're both out until the end of the season?
Well, again, you know, that's a question for the players to answer. As I said, it's a trait of football that, as a footballer, you have to understand and accept that it could happen at any time. So yeah, massive losses. I'd much rather than be fit. But then, if you want to look at it from a different perspective, the opportunity for 2 people to come up and stand up and be counted, step up to the plate and say, look, don't care about Kane, don't care about Son, I'm ready to go. You know, and that's how the players coming in, that's how the team, they have to view it, that there's players out there have been given an opportunity, maybe not as good as Kane, maybe not as good as Son, but maybe by the end of the season we might be saying these are better than Kane and Son, and that's the hope. But it's up to the players themselves. They've got to deal with it, and they've got to show each and every one of them can give a little bit more, and we'll be fine.
What do you expect from the game tonight?
If someone, listen, I always say in Europe, one of the most important results in a European tie is that you get a nil scoreline at home. If you can keep them a clean sheet, and of course if we can get a goal ourselves or 2, or 0-0. You know, you go away, you get 1, they've got to get 2. You get 2, they've got to get 3. So I always say nil at home is a must. And certainly when you play the first leg, I think it's a guaranteed must. So I'm hoping against hope that we defend better than we have been recently as a team, not as a defence, as a team. We're scoring goals. Hopefully that'll continue, but certainly I'd like to, if someone offered me a clean sheet tonight, with no knowledge of whether we score or not, I'd take the clean sheet.
Mickey, Jose Mourinho has been in charge for a couple of months now. How would you describe his time at the club so far?
Difficult to judge because, you know, he hasn't had the greatest of luck in terms of injuries, etc. So there's been breaks here and breaks there, and there's not really had a great deal of time or continuous time to work with the players on what he wants and on the team shape. I would say that his results have been very good. You know, we're sitting up in 5th, 1 point behind 4th. When he joined, I think we were 10 points behind 4th. So you can't complain about the outcome of the games. Of course, we want the team to be playing even better than what we think or what they are. But ultimately, the results have gone our way. And so he's made a good start. But I long to see our best team on the pitch, and having spent maybe 5 or 6 weeks continuous training with Jose, to maybe see us tighten up defensively more.
Are you still confident for a top 4 finish, even though without Kane and Son?
again, I'm confident. I always am. It's not a good question to ask me because, as I said,
silly question.
I played with 5 or 6 players in the '84 Cup final, 5 or 6 regulars who started every game, and we won it without them, with a load of kids in the team. So, no, I never lacked confidence in that we're going to do it. It's obviously made a lot tougher. Can a group of kids or group of players who are considered second best in their positions, can a team sustain it for the length of time they're going to? You know, the UEFA Cup final was a one-off. 5 players coming in to replace very, very good players. On a one-off, it can be done. Can it be done over 12, 13, 14, 15 games? I don't know. But again, I just hope that the players coming in, because we've got good players in the background as well, I hope that they come in and they step up to the plate, because this is their opportunity to actually stake a claim for a regular place.
Mickey, last question. 2 score predictions, one tonight and one for the Tottenham-Chelsea game Saturday.
I think we'll win 1-0 here, and I think we'll win 3-1 on Saturday.
Love it. Mickey, thank you very much. Come on, you Spurs. So it's half time. I've got Spurs fan Day with me. It is 0-0.
Yeah.
Leipzig have had 66% possession, 13 shots, and hit the post.
And that was gone.
How are you feeling about it, Dave?
Well, it's back to the wall, isn't it? I mean, we're playing on the break, and Dele Alli's doing as well as he can do, but he's not a target man, and well, he nearly sneaked one right at the end there. So, I mean, we're still in the game. That's the most important thing, and hopefully they'll get frustrated. I mean, if we can edge 1-0 or something like that, it's keeping a clean sheet is one of the most important things. Even 0-0 isn't the end of the world.
Yeah.
Because if we get a goal out there, then they've got to get 2.
Very true. Yeah. Stephen Bergwijn and Giovanni Lo Celso look very lively tonight.
Very lively. And I think Jensen's done well. He's listen Fernandez. I think he's been trying to snuff out all the danger. Yeah. And I think he's done a fantastic job. He's helping Aurier out, which I know he needs all the help he can get. But you know, they're playing touch football. 3 at the back. I mean, the midfield's are swamped. I mean, you know, they could have had two excellent chances in the first minute. And arguably they should have scored, but they didn't. And, well,
You're still confident, Dave?
Well, I'm confident we'll get a result.
Or we're going to shave it?
I don't know about shaving this one. This is more like a, you know.
Another 4-0, Dave.
No, not. This is more like we're going to stay in there. The longer the better.
Lovely, lovely.
All right.
All right, Dave.
Cheers.
Come on, you Spurs. So 56 minutes gone. Ben Davies brings down a Leipzig player in the penalty area, and now Leipzig have been awarded a penalty.
First goal for RB Leipzig, scored in the 58th minute from number 11, Timo Werner. 28, Tongi Ndombele. And replacing number 30, Jedson, number 11, Eric Lamela.
So it ends Tottenham 0, Leipzig 1.